Good morning. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me live if you are here live today. And thank you again if you always find me on the replay. I so much appreciate your love, any likes you give, comments, of course, and questions. Please feel free to ask questions. So, today I wanted to change it up a little, and instead of doing some Reiki, which I know that everybody needs, but I have plenty of videos on that right now that you can access for some Reiki, and we will continue that next time. I do want to talk a little bit today about intuition versus fear. So I've had people ask me, like, how do you know when your intuition is speaking to you, or is my intuition even speaking to me? A lot of people are not sure if they even are capable of having intuitive hits. And so I wanted to talk just a little bit about that today. So intuition is this knowing inside of yourself that something is right, something is wrong, right? It's like a little voice inside your head or in somewhere in your body. So intuition is something that oftentimes is a calm energy. It's just a gentle knowing for most people. Some people, it smacks them in the face, right? It's like, this is happening, wake up, right? And it's very loud and obnoxious. But for most people, it's kind of just a calm feeling, and it's almost like this little whisper in the back of your mind saying, like, I don't know if this is okay, I don't feel safe in this situation, or yes, let's do this. This sounds like a go, right? And you can just feel it. Your body tells you one way or the other. The difference between intuition and fear is your body speaks to you differently for these two things. So fear-based decision making usually feels like nervous energy, like unsuredness, if that makes sense. So fear is usually followed or is accompanied by, there's the word I'm looking for, like your palms are sweaty, your heart is racing. Think about it if you're afraid of something. If you're watching a scary movie and you're like on the edge of your seat and your body's tense and all of that, those kind of feelings accompany fear, right? So if your decision is coming from a place of fear, normally you're not feeling calm, you're not feeling at ease. When you're calm and at ease and your body is not tense, you're breathing normally, everything's fine, you feel safe, and your body's telling you something, that's intuition. When you're feeling tense and like nervous and shaky and sweaty and all of those kinds of things, and you're making a decision, that is fear-based. So we want to push past those decision making, because fear often is our subconscious trying to hold us back because it doesn't know any better, right? So a lot of times our subconscious mind, which is trying to protect us, that is all our subconscious mind is ever trying to do. It's never trying to sabotage us, but it does sabotage us because almost everything that our subconscious mind knows was learned when we were ages 0 to 7. So everything that our subconscious is from that age range. Now think about how much happened in those years of your life, and now how much more knowledge and experience you have beyond the age of 7 that counteracts what you learned from ages 0 to 7, right? So your subconscious is only there to protect you. It's protective mechanisms that have been put in place over time to help keep you safe and to keep your life rolling in the right direction. The problem is your subconscious is very hard to change unless you know how specifically. And so our subconscious acts out of fear a lot of times. Something that's not familiar is deemed unsafe, and so don't do it, right? And that may not actually be the case. You may be perfectly safe and everything may be perfectly fine, but your subconscious goes, alert, alert, we've never done this before and I don't know if it's safe, so we're not going to do it. And that's fear. So if that's coming up for you, push past that. Make the choice, jump outside the box, do something different, and realize that you're safe in it, and realize that this is okay to try new things, okay? But if your intuition is striking you, that is different. That is a calm inner knowing that something is either completely right or completely wrong, right? So it's our body telling us, it's a feeling. It's not necessarily that you know why something is. It's just a feeling. So maybe you're about to leave your workplace at the end of the day and it's dark outside, and something just tells you it's not safe to walk out to your car alone right now. And you have no idea why, but you're just getting this feeling that something's not right. Or maybe you're even walking through the parking lot and all of a sudden you get this feeling like, turn around and go back inside. That is your intuition saying, I can't explain it, but just trust me on this one, right? And you want to listen to those. But if you're, let's say, going to Costa Rica for the first time, and you're like tense and nervous about getting on the plane, and you're just like, what if it crashes? What if this? What if that? That is more fear, right? That's not your intuition saying like something's off here. That is fear, because your subconscious mind has never experienced this before and it's trying to keep you safe. So that's the difference here. Hopefully that makes sense to you. And some people get an intuitive hit in a certain place in their body. Like my intuition is usually the pit of my stomach. If the pit of my stomach feels like I'm going to be sick, I know my intuition is telling me this is a no-go. If the pit of my stomach says, no, I don't feel anything, we're good here, then I know that that's just my fear trying to take hold, my subconscious trying to take hold and say, this isn't familiar, abort mission, right? So for me, it comes from like my lower stomach area, kind of mid-abdomen. I can just feel whether something is right or wrong. And over time, I have learned to kind of hone that feeling and really understand that feeling and listen to that feeling. When we're young, we tend to ignore those intuitive hits and we think, oh, I'm just being silly, and we don't listen to them and something happens, right? Good or bad, something happens, and then we go, oh, wait a minute. Okay, next time I feel that, I'm going to listen, right? We learn as we grow. So hopefully this was helpful for you, and if you have any questions around this, please feel free to comment them below. And also, of course, anytime that you join me, if you would comment where you are watching from in the world. I love to know where all I reach. I love that so much. And I hope you're having a beautiful day. Hopefully you can learn to really trust your intuition and know the difference between that and your subconscious mind just trying to do its job and protect you from things it doesn't recognize. All right, so next time I am planning to do some more Reiki for you guys. We are up to the throat chakra, so we're moving on up to the next. And so I will see you next time for that. And again, comment if you need specific healing in a certain area of your body. I am happy to do Reiki specifically for you on a live in the future. I will talk to you later. Bye. Mwah.